Hello everybody. So in this video what I'm going to do is show you the power of 3 when we start talking about support and resistance levels. Okay. Now what often happens in price action is we have 3 attempts at something. So if you look at Elliott's wave, there are 3 moves in the one direction with 2 pullbacks. Okay. So that's typically what often plays out, and it's something which when you learn how to spot them, will give you much better entries. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 examples, and the examples is the turn at the bottom here and the turn at the top here. Oh, sorry, the turn here in relation to that and the turn up here. Okay, so firstly, if we were sitting with this move, we're sitting in the middle of this move here, heading to the upside, and we know that this 200 EMA is a magnet. And we've had 1 move up, 1 move down, 2 moves up, 3 moves down. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're expecting that the 5th move, which is the 3rd push up. And where is the target? The target is there. So normally what you would do is you would say, well, I'm going to just get in here. Let's put a line in there. Yeah, and my stop will be above the previous swing high, which is there. So this level is pretty critical. The 200 EMAs here, and you've got this pin bar here. Not pin bar, but the tail. On this bar, you see how the tail drops down. So that's the level. But now I want to get in as high as possible. Okay, I'm just a poor little retail trader, so I don't want to risk too much capital. So what I do is I drill down to a lower time frame, and in this case it's the 15 minutes, and I come across to the previous area. So this was the swing low over there. Okay, and I know the 200 EMA is at this level as well. So now what I need to do is look just above it, because I know that that level will get challenged. But what else could possibly get challenged? Well, there are 2 possibilities here. So the first one is there, and that's this bar's swing low. And then the next one is going to be there, which is this bar swing low as well as this one. Okay, and if you look to the left, you can see how price interacts with that as well. Okay, so now I have a better understanding of what's happening with price. So now what I'm expecting is 3 attempts at the reversal. So there is a first attempt. Okay, now I'm looking for a second attempt, and the second attempt is higher to there. Okay, and it's not often that the third attempt will be higher, but it is possible that you'll get a double top here, or you'll hit this level here. So what I normally do is I will wait for my second move. There's my second move. So this was the first attempt at the high. None of these are really attempts. Okay, they're trying and they've failed. This was an attempt because it hit that level. It pulled back. Now I need a second attempt at this level. When there it came, it broke through and it targeted that level. And that there is my entry. And I need to take cognizance that it could hit the next level up, so I can use a let's just say a 50 pip stop loss here. Okay, so 50 pip stop loss, you can see how just above that final level. Okay, so that is how the power of 3 is so important. So you've had, if we just go back onto the 4 hour. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3 pushes up, so that was a perfect Elliott's wave there, with a double bottom outside the Bollinger Band, which gave you the indication that the move up was going to start. Okay, and now let's look at how this turned yesterday. So the first thing that we do is put the most logical level in, and that's these 2 pin bars here. Okay, and we turned right on it. So what I want to show you is how I would go about looking for any other levels. So let's go to the 15. Okay, so there is our double bottom. Let's load some more data here. Oh dear. Okay, so our double bottom is here. We want to just drill across to this level here to see what is beyond there. Okay, and the only thing that you can see here is this here. So there are three levels. So there is the first one, which is those tails, and then obviously the next one is going to be those tails. Okay, can you see that? So there's a lot happening here. Now what we'll do is we'll come back to where we turn, and let's just draw right in to see exactly what happened here. So the first line is the 4-hour level, and the second line is the second level for the 15-minute. And look what price did, straight onto that second level. Okay, so the other thing that you have a fairly good warning here on the 15 is you can see how price is moving in on the Bollinger Band. You can see how it's moving in like this. Okay, so it trended down into a channel and then into a very small range. Really, these 3 bars was the range. Boom, 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 and then moved up. Okay, so that's kind of how we look for the levels. And if I close this off with, come to the 4-hour, and now to say, well, we have a bigger range now in play, don't we? Because we've got 3 touches on the bottom and we closed there. So where is my next logical level? Okay, so my next logical level is going to be there, which is this swing low here. So remember, all I'm trying to find out now is I'm already long here. Where is price going to? So that's my next logical level where I can expect something to happen. Okay, let's get back to the 15. And we can now see that that's a level. And up here is another level because we've got a Brooks gap here as well. So my 3 levels at the moment will be there and there. And that's for the return. So delete that. Delete that. So that's 3 areas that I can expect some interaction with price. Okay, and we've had 1, 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm expecting another push up to the upside. Okay, which will more than likely be somewhere in this area. Okay, so there you go, guys. Shows you, and you can do this on any time frame you want. You can do it on the daily. You can do it on the weekly. You can do it on the monthly. You can do it on the hourly. And there is there's so much at play with the power of 3. And if you look, you can see there were 3 attempts at that high. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You can see 1, 2, 3. And that's why you often read about looking for reversal patterns. 3-bar patterns are better than 2-bar patterns. Okay, and 3 tails to the bottom is indicating a lot of buying. The 3 tails to the top is indicating a lot of selling. So that's the way I use the support and resistance, and how much importance I place on 3s. So always look for 3 levels on the lower time frames to fine tune your entry. Anyway, hope that helps. Catch you later.